In 1928, something happened in Japan that would quietly change the health of an entire nation for the next 100 years. Every morning, a simple radio broadcast went out across the country. No news, no music, just a calm voice guiding millions of people through a short series of gentle exercises. They called it Radio Taiso. 5 minutes every single morning. And nearly a century later, Japan still does it. Now, here's what's remarkable. Japan has the longest living population on Earth. More than 29% of all Japanese citizens are over 65. And they don't just live longer, they live better. They move, they climb stairs, they carry their own groceries, they garden, they walk. Well into their 80s and 90s. Meanwhile, here in the West, roughly 30% of adults over 70 struggle to walk across a room, get out of a chair, or climb a single flight of stairs. That number comes directly from the National Institute on Aging. 30%. Let that sink in. So, what do they know that we don't? I'm Dr. Greg McIll. I've spent over 20 years working with seniors, and today I'm going to share with you a simple 2-minute exercise inspired by what Japan's longest-living people have practiced for generations. It's specifically designed to rebuild the leg strength, balance, and confidence you need to climb stairs without pain, without fear, and without depending on anyone else. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this. What I reveal in the second half of this video is something that could add years of independent living to your life. So, please stay with me all the way through. This one matters. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me how old are you and where are you watching from. I read every single comment and it helps this video reach more people who need it. Now, let's get into it. Let me tell you about something that happens so slowly, most people don't even notice it's happening until it's already changed their life. It starts in your 30s. You don't feel it. Why? Have you ever wondered about the secret behind Japan's famously long-lived population? It's a question that fascinates many of us, as we look to their centenarians, still active and vibrant, living lives full of purpose well into their golden years. We often romanticize their diet, their cultural practices, or their serene environments. While these certainly play a role, there's a more fundamental, often overlooked aspect that contributes significantly to their remarkable health span, their commitment to maintaining physical independence and strength, particularly in their later years. It's not just about adding years to life, but life to years. This isn't just an anecdotal observation, it's deeply rooted in their healthcare philosophy and daily routines. However, beneath this inspiring picture of longevity, a silent threat looms globally, affecting millions, often unnoticed until it's too late. We're talking about a condition that silently erodes our physical capabilities, making everyday tasks challenging and chipping away at our independence. It's a stark contrast to the image of robust Japanese elders, and it highlights a critical issue in modern aging. This isn't some rare disease, it's a widespread phenomenon, often dismissed as just part of getting old. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be? What if there's a way to counter this silent erosion, to reclaim strength and vitality? This alarming reality affects us all. For many, the decline in physical strength starts subtly. Perhaps it's a little more difficulty climbing stairs, a slight wobble when getting out of a chair, or the increasing struggle to open a stubborn jar. These might seem like minor inconveniences, but they are often the early whispers of a significant problem: age-related muscle loss. This isn't merely about losing muscle mass, it's about losing functional strength, the kind that keeps us independent and engaged with the world. Imagine a life where every simple movement becomes a monumental effort. That's the path many inadvertently walk down. We often prioritize visible signs of health, like weight or cardiovascular fitness, overlooking the crucial role of muscle health until its absence becomes undeniable. The irony is that while medical science has made incredible strides in extending human lifespan, many of us are not experiencing a corresponding extension in our health span, the years we live free from debilitating disease and with full physical and mental function. We're living longer, yes, but often spending more of those extra years in a state of diminished capacity. This isn't the future anyone envisions for themselves or their loved ones. The good news is that understanding this challenge is the first step towards overcoming it. It's about recognizing the problem before it spirals out of control and knowing that proactive steps can make a profound difference. The future of your independence is at stake. This program isn't just about sharing a secret, it's about empowering you with actionable knowledge and a simple, yet profoundly effective routine inspired by the Japanese approach to aging gracefully. We'll explore the science behind muscle loss, the critical role of leg strength, and introduce you to an ancient yet timeless practice that can transform your physical well-being. Get ready to unlock the tools to not only add years to your life but to truly live those years with strength, vitality, and unwavering independence. Join us as we uncover the why and the how to age powerfully and confidently, starting today. Join us on this journey. As we gracefully navigate the river of time, certain changes become inevitable. Among them is a silent, insidious thief known as sarcopenia. Far more than just getting weaker with age, sarcopenia is the progressive and generalized loss of skeletal muscle mass and strength, a condition that profoundly impacts our independence and quality of life as we grow older. Imagine your muscles, once robust and ready for any task, slowly diminishing, not just in size, but in their ability to perform. This isn't just about looking less muscular. It's about losing the fundamental power that allows us to live life on our own terms. The science behind sarcopenia reveals a fascinating, albeit concerning, story. From our mid-30s onwards, we can begin to lose roughly 3 to 8% of our muscle mass per decade, a rate that accelerates significantly after the age of 60. At a cellular level, this involves a decline in both the number and size of muscle fibers, particularly the fast-twitch fibers responsible for power and explosive movements. Our bodies also become less efficient at synthesizing new muscle proteins, even with adequate protein intake. This imbalance, where muscle protein breakdown exceeds synthesis, is a hallmark of the condition. Furthermore, the very powerhouses of our cells, the mitochondria, become less efficient, leading to reduced energy production within muscle tissue. Several factors contribute to this age-related muscle decline. Hormonal changes play a significant role. Levels of anabolic hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, and estrogen naturally decrease with age, reducing their stimulatory effect on muscle growth and repair. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, often referred to as inflammaging, also contributes to muscle degradation. And critically, a sedentary lifestyle acts as a powerful accelerant. When muscles aren't challenged, they atrophy at an even faster rate, creating a vicious cycle where reduced activity leads to more muscle loss, which in turn makes activity even harder. The implications of sarcopenia extend far beyond just feeling a bit weaker. It dramatically increases the risk of falls, a leading cause of injury and loss of independence among older adults. Weakened leg muscles, in particular, compromise balance and stability. Beyond falls, sarcopenia is increasingly linked to metabolic disorders like insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, as muscle tissue plays a crucial role in glucose uptake. It can also impact cognitive function, as physical activity and muscle health are intricately connected to brain health. Essentially, losing muscle mass can diminish our vitality, reduce our ability to perform daily activities, and even shorten our lifespan. It's a fundamental challenge to maintaining vibrant senior years, but here's the crucial message: while sarcopenia is common, it is not an inevitable sentence. Understanding its mechanisms empowers us to take proactive steps. We can intervene, slow its progression, and even reverse some of its effects. This isn't about chasing the fountain of youth, but about reclaiming the strength and independence that allow us to truly enjoy every chapter of our lives. The journey to stronger muscles is a journey towards a more fulfilling and autonomous future, and it's a journey we can all embark on, starting today. In the bustling, ever-evolving landscape of Japan, there's a quiet, profound wisdom passed down through generations, a philosophy that elevates the seemingly mundane act of walking on your own 2 feet to an art form, a pillar of independent living. While the Western world often focuses on heart health or cognitive function as the ultimate markers of longevity, Japan, with its remarkable centenarian population, often points to a different, yet equally vital, secret: the golden importance of strong legs. It's not just about physical ability, it's about preserving a deeper sense of self-reliance and dignity as we age. The Japanese view the legs not merely as limbs for locomotion but as the body's second heart. This isn't just a poetic metaphor, it's rooted in physiological reality. Our leg muscles, particularly the powerful quadriceps and hamstrings, play a crucial role in pumping blood back to the heart against gravity. When these muscles weaken, the heart has to work harder, circulation becomes less efficient, and the entire body suffers. Moreover, the vast majority of our body's muscle mass resides in our lower body. Maintaining this mass is paramount for metabolism, glucose regulation, and overall vitality. Losing it, as with sarcopenia, has cascading negative effects far beyond just movement. This emphasis on lower body strength intertwines seamlessly with the Japanese concept of ikigai, a reason for being, and genki, a state of vibrant health and spirit. To be genki often means being able to participate actively in society, to enjoy daily rituals, and to pursue one's ikigai without hindrance. For many elderly Japanese, this means tending to their gardens, walking to the local market, or engaging in community activities. These simple acts are profound expressions of independence, enabled by robust leg strength. The ability to climb stairs without assistance, to stand up from a low seating position effortlessly, or to simply take a leisurely stroll is cherished as a fundamental freedom. However, the consequences of neglecting our legs are far-reaching and often underestimated. When leg muscles wane, the risk of falls skyrockets, a leading cause of injury and loss of independence among seniors. A fall can quickly spiral into a cascade of health issues, often leading to a sedentary lifestyle, social isolation, and a significant decline in quality of life. Beyond mobility, weak leg muscles impact metabolic health profoundly. They are critical for absorbing glucose from the bloodstream. Their decline can exacerbate or even contribute to conditions like type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, emerging research even suggests a link between lower body strength and cognitive function. The connection isn't fully understood, but one theory proposes that leg movements stimulate the brain, keeping it active and alert. Losing leg strength isn't just about losing the ability to move, it's about losing a vital connection to our physical and mental well-being, and ultimately, our cherished independence. The Japanese philosophy, therefore, isn't about avoiding old age, but about embracing it with strength and grace. It's a proactive stance, where maintaining the golden importance of our legs is not an option, but a lifelong commitment to preserving freedom, dignity, and a vibrant ikigai. By understanding this profound connection between our lower body and our overall independence, we can begin to adopt habits that safeguard our future, a future where we can truly stand tall, on our own 2 feet, for as long as possible. This commitment is the true secret to a long, fulfilling, and most importantly, independent life. Chapter 4: The Unforeseen Consequences of Weak Muscles, Falls, Diabetes and Brain Health. My dear friends, we've talked about the quiet strength of our muscles, especially our legs, and how crucial they are for our independence. But what happens when that strength begins to wane, often imperceptibly at first? It's not just about feeling a bit weaker or slower, it's about a cascade of consequences that can profoundly impact our quality of life and even our longevity. Think of it as a house with a weakening foundation. Eventually, seemingly unrelated problems start to appear throughout the structure. One of the most immediate and frightening consequences of muscle weakness, particularly in our legs and core, is the increased risk of falls. Imagine walking across your living room, perhaps reaching for something, and suddenly your balance falters. A healthy individual might easily regain their footing, but with diminished muscle strength, that slight stumble can turn into a devastating fall. For many older adults, a fall isn't just a bruise, it can mean a hip fracture, a head injury, or a prolonged hospital stay. The fear of falling alone often leads to a restrictive cycle. People reduce their activity to avoid falls, which further weakens their muscles, making future falls even more likely. It's a cruel trap that steals independence and joy. The freedom of movement, gone. Beyond the physical trauma of falls, weak muscles play a surprisingly significant role in our metabolic health, particularly in the development and management of type 2 diabetes. Our muscles aren't just for movement, they are metabolic powerhouses. They act like sponges, absorbing glucose from our bloodstream for energy. When muscle mass decreases, especially with sarcopenia, there are fewer sponges available, leading to higher blood sugar levels and increased insulin resistance. This means your body struggles to use insulin effectively, paving the way for diabetes or worsening existing conditions. It's a silent threat, often overlooked in the broader discussion of diet and exercise, yet its impact is profound on our daily energy levels and long-term health. Crucial for blood sugar control. And here's where it gets even more fascinating and, frankly, a little concerning: the link between muscle strength and brain health. Emerging research paints a compelling picture, suggesting that strong muscles, particularly those used in weight-bearing exercises, send signals that benefit our brain. These signals can help produce neuroprotective factors, improve blood flow to the brain, and even influence cognitive function. Conversely, muscle weakness and physical inactivity are increasingly linked to a higher risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and even mood disorders. It's as if our muscles are constantly communicating with our brain, sending vital messages for its health and vitality. Losing muscle mass might literally mean losing a part of our brain's protective shield. A silent dialogue with our brain. So, you see, the decline in muscle strength is far more than a minor inconvenience. It's a critical factor influencing our ability to live independently, manage chronic diseases like diabetes, and maintain sharp cognitive function well into our golden years. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder, it's about preserving the fundamental strength that underpins our entire well-being. Understanding these intricate connections isn't meant to frighten, but to empower us with knowledge. It's a wake-up call to cherish and actively maintain the strength we have, to invest in a future where we remain vibrant, independent, and full of life. It truly is about reclaiming our future, vibrant and full of life. For many, the idea of exercise conjures images of sweaty gyms, complex routines, or grueling marathons. But what if there was a simpler, more accessible path to vitality and connection, deeply woven into the fabric of daily life? In Japan, this path is known as radio Taiso, a series of gentle, rhythmic exercises performed to music broadcast daily. It's not just a workout, it's a cherished cultural ritual, a morning symphony of movement that has united generations for nearly a century. Originating in 1928, inspired by American radio calisthenics, radio Taiso quickly became a cornerstone of public health, emphasizing collective well-being over individual achievement. It's a testament to the power of simplicity and routine. Imagine children starting their school day with a synchronized stretch, office workers taking a mid-morning break to rejuvenate, or seniors gathering in parks, their movements fluid and purposeful. This isn't a scene from a utopian future, it's everyday life in Japan. Radio Taiso is designed to activate every major joint and muscle group, improving circulation, flexibility, balance, and coordination. What makes it truly remarkable is its universal appeal and adaptability. Whether you're a nimble child or an elderly person with limited mobility, the movements can be modified to suit individual capabilities, ensuring everyone can participate and reap its benefits. It's about meeting people where they are. Beyond the tangible physical benefits, Radio Taiso offers something even more profound, a sense of community and shared purpose. When people move together, even if silently, an invisible bond forms. It fosters a feeling of belonging, combats social isolation, and instills a sense of discipline and mindfulness that carries through the rest of the day. In an increasingly fragmented world, these moments of collective movement serve as vital anchors, reminding participants that they are part of something larger. It's a gentle reminder of our shared humanity. Performed daily, consider its impact on the elderly, a demographic particularly vulnerable to sarcopenia and the loss of independence we discussed earlier. Radio Taiso acts as a gentle yet effective countermeasure. By regularly engaging muscles and joints, it helps maintain strength, improve balance, and reduce the risk of falls, a leading cause of serious injury among older adults. More importantly, it empowers them to remain active, self-reliant, and connected to their communities, defying the typical decline often associated with aging. It promotes healthy aging, beautifully.So, how can we embrace this philosophy in our own lives? Radio Taiso teaches us that meaningful exercise doesn't require expensive equipment or a gym membership. It can be found in simple, consistent movements, performed with intention. It's about integrating physical activity into our daily rhythm, making it as natural as brushing our teeth or having our morning coffee. By adopting the spirit of Radio Taiso, we're not just doing exercises, we're cultivating a lifestyle of continuous movement, mental clarity, and social connection, a path to a more vibrant, independent future. This is the essence of Radio Taiso. Welcome to the heart of our discussion, a simple yet profoundly impactful routine designed to fortify your leg strength in just 2 minutes a day. We've talked about the crucial role of strong legs in Japanese longevity, combating sarcopenia, and maintaining your independence. Now, let's translate that knowledge into actionable steps. This isn't about becoming an athlete, it's about reclaiming vitality and ensuring your golden years are lived with grace and self-reliance. Forget complicated gym routines or hours of strenuous effort. Our approach is rooted in consistency, gentle progression, and the understanding that small, daily habits yield monumental long-term results. We're going to build foundational strength that supports every aspect of your daily life, from walking confidently to effortlessly rising from a chair. The beauty lies in its simplicity and accessibility, requiring no special equipment, just your body and a little dedication. Let's begin this journey toward stronger, more resilient legs together. The first cornerstone of our 2-minute breakthrough is the humble, yet incredibly effective, calf raise. This exercise directly targets the calf muscles, which are vital for walking, balance, and preventing falls. To perform a basic calf raise, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, perhaps holding onto a stable chair or wall for support if needed. Slowly, push through the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as comfortably possible. Imagine reaching for the ceiling with your head as you elevate. Hold for a second at the top, feeling the contraction in your calves, then slowly lower your heels back down to the floor in a controlled manner. Avoid bouncing or using momentum. The key here is control and a full range of motion. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions, focusing on the quality of each movement rather than speed. As you get stronger, you might try performing them without support or even on a slightly elevated surface like a book for a greater range of motion, but always prioritize safety. Next, we introduce the chair squat, also known as a sit-to-stand. This compound movement is a powerhouse for strengthening your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, the major muscle groups in your thighs and buttocks. Start by standing in front of a sturdy chair, with your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly lower your body as if you're going to sit down, extending your arms forward for balance if that helps. The goal isn't necessarily to fully sit down each time, but to control the descent until your glutes just touch the chair or hover just above it. Ensure your knees track in line with your toes and don't collapse inward. Keep your chest up and your back straight throughout the movement. Then, push through your heels to stand back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. Again, controlled movement is paramount. Try for 10 to 15 repetitions. If 15 is too challenging, start with 5 or 8 and gradually build up. Remember, the chair is there for safety and to guide your depth. Now, let's weave these two powerful exercises into your daily 2-minute routine. Imagine performing one set of 10 to 15 calf raises, taking a brief 30-second rest, and then performing one set of 10 to 15 chair squats. This entire sequence can be completed in under 2 minutes, especially as you become more efficient. The beauty of this routine is its adaptability. You can do it in the morning, during a tea break, or before dinner. The specific time matters less than the act of doing it consistently, every single day. Think of it as a small deposit into your health savings account. It's a moment to reconnect with your body, to feel the muscles working, and to celebrate the strength you are building. It's a commitment to your future self, promising more active days and fewer worries about mobility. Beyond the physical mechanics, embracing this 2-minute breakthrough is about cultivating a mindset of proactive well-being. It's an affirmation that age is just a number, and your capacity for strength and independence is limitless when nurtured consistently. Many who have adopted similar routines report not just stronger legs, but improved balance, greater confidence in navigating their surroundings, and a general uplift in mood. The ripple effect extends to reducing the risk of falls, improving metabolic health, and even enhancing cognitive function through increased physical activity. This isn't just about exercises, it's about building a robust foundation for a vibrant, independent life. Take these 2 minutes for yourself each day. It's an investment that pays dividends in freedom and joy, empowering you to live life on your terms, with every confident step you take. Your stronger, more independent future awaits. Chapter 7. Customization and Variations, Safe Practice for All Levels. In our journey towards robust leg strength and lasting independence, it's crucial to remember that one size rarely fits all. While the core principles of strengthening your lower body remain universal, the way we apply them must be as unique as each individual. This chapter is dedicated to ensuring that the powerful, 2-minute workout and other leg strengthening practices are not just effective, but also safe, accessible, and enjoyable for everyone, regardless of their current fitness level, age, or any physical limitations they might have. We believe that empowering your legs should be an inclusive journey, where modifications and progressions are celebrated, not seen as limitations. The goal is consistent, safe engagement that builds strength gradually, ensuring that everyone can benefit. For our valued beginners or those recovering from an injury, starting gentle is paramount. There's no shame in seeking support or modifying movements to match your current capacity. For instance, when practicing squats, a fantastic modification is to use a sturdy chair or a kitchen counter for balance. Instead of aiming for a deep squat, focus on a shallower movement, just enough to feel your muscles engage, and gradually increase depth as your strength and confidence grow. Another excellent option is a wall sit, where you lean your back against a wall and slide down until your knees are at a comfortable angle, holding for shorter durations. Remember, progress is about consistency and listening to your body, not about pushing through pain. Honor your body's signals and work within your personal pace. As your strength improves, you might be ready to gently increase the challenge. For those who can comfortably perform bodyweight squats, consider adding a slight pause at the bottom of the movement to increase time under tension. You could also explore lunges, starting with shallow steps and focusing on maintaining balance. If you're feeling more adventurous, try adding light resistance. A resistance band placed just above your knees during squats can significantly activate your glute muscles, adding another layer of challenge. The key is to make incremental changes, ensuring that each progression feels manageable and doesn't compromise your form. Building enduring strength is a journey, not a race. Even for seasoned exercisers, customization is key. The 2-minute workout can be intensified for greater gains. Advanced variations could include single-leg squats, pistol squats, if appropriate, or supported single-leg squats, jump squats, if your joints allow and you have a solid foundation, or incorporating heavier external weights like dumbbells or kettlebells into your squat and lunge routines. You can also vary your rep ranges and sets to target different muscle fibers, higher reps for endurance, lower reps with heavier weights for raw strength. Always ensure you have a spotter or are confident in your form when adding significant weight. Remember, the objective is continuous improvement without risking injury through a gradual and consistent approach. Ultimately, the power of customization lies in making this vital leg strengthening journey sustainable for your entire life. It's about creating a practice that evolves with you, adapting to the ebbs and flows of your physical capabilities. Before embarking on any new exercise regimen, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions or concerns, always consult with a healthcare professional or a certified physical therapist. They can provide personalized advice and ensure your chosen exercises are appropriate and safe for you. Embrace these variations as tools to empower yourself, allowing you to consistently challenge your body in a safe and effective manner, paving the way for a vibrant, active, and independent life. Chapter 8: Reviving Independence, Success Stories and FAQs. In our journey to reclaim youthful vitality, nothing speaks louder than real-life transformations. We've explored the science, the philosophy, and the practical steps, but now let's dive into the heartwarming reality of what's possible. Imagine Mrs. Tanaka, a lively 82-year-old from Osaka. Before discovering the power of daily leg exercises, she struggled with simple tasks. Walking to the local market felt like a marathon, and reaching for items on high shelves was a risky endeavor. Her independence, a cherished part of her identity, was slowly eroding. But with consistent, gentle engagement in just 2 minutes of targeted movements each day, a profound shift began. Within weeks, she noticed greater stability, her walks became brisker, and the fear of falling diminished. Her story isn't unique. It's a testament to the body's incredible capacity for rejuvenation, regardless of age, when given the right stimulus. The secret wasn't grueling workouts, but rather the consistent, gentle commitment to strengthening her lower body. This newfound freedom allowed her to rejoin community activities, visit friends more often, and even tend to her beloved garden with renewed vigor. Her children, initially worried, now marvel at her enhanced quality of life. This quiet revolution in her daily life is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to invest in your physical well-being and reclaim your autonomy. Now, let's address some common questions that often arise as people embark on this journey. Is it really safe for me to start these exercises, given my joint pain? This is a frequent concern, and the answer is almost always yes, with appropriate modifications. The beauty of these exercises lies in their adaptability. Start slowly, focusing on gentle movements within your pain-free range. For instance, if standing leg raises are too much, begin with seated leg extensions or simply pressing your feet into the floor. Listen to your body, not the urge to push through pain. Consultation with a healthcare professional is always recommended, especially if you have pre-existing conditions. Remember, consistency over intensity is the golden rule. Even tiny, daily efforts accumulate into significant gains over time. Many individuals report a decrease in joint discomfort as their surrounding muscles become stronger, providing better support and stability. The key is to tailor the movements to your current capability, gradually increasing as you feel stronger. Another common question is, how long will it take to see results? While individual results vary, many people experience noticeable improvements in balance and overall strength within 4 to 6 weeks of consistent practice. Think of it like watering a plant. You don't see immediate growth, but with daily care, it flourishes. The initial changes might be subtle: a reduced wobble, an easier ascent upstairs, or a longer, more confident stride. These small victories are crucial motivators. Long-term benefits include sustained independence, a significantly reduced risk of falls, and even improved cognitive function due to increased blood flow and neural connections. It's a holistic approach to aging gracefully. Don't get discouraged if progress isn't linear. Some days will feel better than others. Celebrate every small gain, as each step brings you closer to your goal of lasting vitality. Some wonder, do I need special equipment? Absolutely not. One of the greatest advantages of these exercises is that they can be performed anywhere, anytime, with no special gear required. Your own body weight is your most effective tool. A sturdy chair might be useful for balance or modified movements, but that's about it. This removes barriers and makes it accessible to everyone, regardless of their living situation or financial constraints. The simplicity is part of its genius. It's designed to seamlessly integrate into your daily routine, not to become another chore. Imagine doing a few repetitions while waiting for the kettle to boil, or during commercial breaks. It's about making movement a natural, effortless part of your everyday existence. Finally, a question often posed is, what if I miss a day or two? Life happens. The important thing is not to let a missed day turn into a missed week or month. Simply pick up where you left off. Don't aim for perfection, aim for consistency over the long haul. This journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Forgive yourself for any lapses and refocus on the incredible benefits you're working towards. Reclaiming your independence and enjoying life to the fullest is a continuous process of nurturing your body. These exercises are a gift you give yourself, a commitment to a future where you can continue to embrace life's adventures without limitations. Embrace this journey with patience, persistence, and a belief in your body's remarkable ability to thrive. Throughout this journey, we've uncovered the profound wisdom embedded in Japanese longevity secrets, explored the silent threat of sarcopenia, and rediscovered the golden importance of our legs as pillars of independence. We've learned that strength isn't just about big muscles, it's about the freedom to navigate your world, to embrace hobbies, and to connect with loved ones without hesitation. The simple yet powerful practices like radio Taiso and the targeted 2-minute leg exercises aren't just routines, they are a blueprint for a life reborn. Imagine waking up each day with renewed vigor, confident in your balance and agile in your movements. Envision effortlessly joining in family activities, taking those longed-for walks, or simply performing daily tasks with ease and grace. This isn't a fantasy, it's the tangible outcome of committing to the principles we've discussed. By strengthening your foundation, you're not merely preventing falls or mitigating disease, you're actively reclaiming your vitality, ensuring that you truly live, not just exist. The power to transform your present and future lies within these accessible, ancient yet modern wisdoms. Perhaps you're thinking, this sounds great, but where do I start? Or, I'm too busy, or, I'm not strong enough. We understand these hesitations. The beauty of the methods presented, from the gentle movements of radio Taiso to the focused 2-minute leg routine, is their simplicity and adaptability. You don't need a gym membership, special equipment, or hours of dedicated time. What you need is consistency, a few minutes each day, a small, unwavering commitment to yourself. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and the profound impact of these exercises accumulates steadily, quietly working wonders when nurtured in the habit. Beyond the physical benefits, consider the ripple effect on your entire well-being. Improved mobility reduces stress, enhances mood, and even sharpens cognitive function by promoting better blood flow to the brain. Picture yourself engaging more fully in social gatherings, pursuing passions that demand physical presence, or simply enjoying the peace of mind that comes with robust health. You're not just investing in stronger muscles, you're investing in a richer, more vibrant mental and emotional landscape, unlocking a life full of possibilities. This holistic transformation is within your reach, waiting for you to simply begin. So, here is your invitation, your gentle yet firm call to action. Don't let another day pass by wishing for a more dynamic future. Make the conscious choice, right now, to embrace it. Pick one exercise, one principle, and incorporate it into your daily routine starting today. Whether it's the morning stretches of radio Taiso or the targeted leg lifts, let this moment be the turning point. Your independence, your joy, and your active golden years are not just hopes, they are a future you can actively build, a future available now. Step forward, with confidence and purpose. Your journey to a stronger, more vibrant you begins today. As we stand at the precipice of a new era, remember that true innovation isn't just about technology, it's about the human spirit, the boundless curiosity, and the unwavering resolve to build a better tomorrow. It's in every challenge overcome, every dream pursued, and every hand extended in collaboration. This journey, powered by shared vision and relentless effort, is far from over. It's a testament to what we can achieve when we dare to imagine beyond the known, to push the boundaries of what's possible. Let us embrace this future with open hearts and minds, knowing that the greatest discoveries still lie ahead, waiting for us to uncover them together, creating a legacy that will inspire generations to come. This is our moment. This is our future. Let's build it, together.